When you think of the millennium, what comes to mind? The Millennium Dome, things can only get better, the Millennium, perhaps. I was 8 years old in the year 2000, so for me, the millennium meant silver clothes, spaceships, those inflatable chairs you used to get everywhere. So when my parents told me we were going to go and see the Millennium Clock, I was picturing something futuristic, glow-in-the-dark, Y2K style. So imagine my shock when we arrived at the National Museum of Scotland and saw this. The Millennium Clock is a 10-metre high sculpture that tells the story of the 20th century through several mediums: kinetic sculpture, stained glass, machinery, and music. The clock was designed and built by immigrants to Scotland from England, Sweden, Germany, Russia, and Luxembourg. It's split into 4 sections: the crypt, the nave, the belfry, and the spire. In the crypt, an organ-grinding monkey turns the infinite wheels of time as an ancient spirit trapped in chains looks on. In the nave, Death sits astride a swinging mirror. At first you think the mirror is swinging in time to the clock ticks, but then you realise it's not actually in time at all. Up in the belfry, 12 rotating carved figures, one for each month of the year, represent the horrors of the last 100 years. Famine, genocide, war, persecution and madness. They go round and round, always coming back, in case you forget them for too long. The main artists behind the clock are from the Sharmanka Theatre, now based in Glasgow. Sharmanka is the brainchild of sculptor Edward Bosudsky, his wife, theatre director Tatiana Yakovskaya, and light and sound designer Sergei Yakovsky. Eduard began making his sculptures in his tiny Soviet-era St. Petersburg apartment. Bosudsky found working in Soviet Russia difficult, and eventually he emigrated to Scotland, where he's been working ever since. Bosudsky's work tells the story not just of communist Russia and his own experiences, but the rise and fall of the 20th century and the pain the world endured at that time. Originally, the Millennium Clock was meant to be in the Kelvingrove Museum in Glasgow, but things fell through and it ended up here in Edinburgh, where it's been striking the past 26 years. As a child it scared me, but now I think it's one of my favourite things in the whole museum. What do you think of the Millennium Clock? And do you think it would be improved with a Millennium soundtrack?